Hey yo, what up? It's your boy, Rocky the Third, and I'm feeling a little under the weather. Is it a cold? Probably, ironically. I normally just get sick because Texas just up and down with its temperatures. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We survived the big freeze. It wasn't as bad as the one that caused that issue, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Context. I was completely home alone. My parents were overseas. I had to keep the house alive. Luckily, we still had the power and the water didn't freeze, so we're chilling. Valentine's Day also happened, but I was kind of busy doing a youth church event, and I think that's probably where I started to get kind of sick. So yeah, you're here for art. I'm here to show you, and I am a week behind from the freaking Lunar New Year. Oh yeah, that's kind of why this is a ice horse, because you're the fire horse, and Rapidash is a fire horse. Yippee! So just bear with me as I edit out all the and the from all this. So thanks. In late July of 2021, I reached out to the ether of Twitter to ask for suggestions, and a total stranger responded with Ice Rapidash, and I said, heck yeah. Well, no, that's what I said. I distinctly remember trying not to reference Glacier too much, seeing as the freaking Crown Tundra DLC dropped, like October 2020, so like a year before. There was also the cool theory floating around of Glacier and Spectre being originally a Galarian Rapidash, but I gotta work with what I have. Glacier was a Pokemon, and I'm not gonna freaking make a better Pokemon than that. Another influence to my creativity was an episode from The Mysteries of Alfred Hedgehog. It's an old educational TV show from literally over a decade ago that aired on Cubo. If you know Cubo, you're a real one. One of the episodes focused on snow rolls, these cool natural snow formations. Just remembering that episode sent me into a deep, deep rabbit hole of winter phenomena. Here's what I ended up with. First off, go watch that video. And here we go. So, still kind of like a basic Rapidash, but the hair is different, the horn is magic ice now, and the hooves are encased in ice. I kind of gave up on it just because it's mid. Also, thank you to Bayab, a freaking amazing artist and a resident horse girly, for helping me because proportions suck. This is what I ended up with. It's not bad. The tail, big and fluffy, got the ice and hooves, but like I said, got lazy. After a couple simple edits, this is what I ended up posting by early August 2021. Now that it's a few years later, I'm taking another crack at it, so take it away, voiceover. Do the things.
Okay, it's a horse Pokemon. It's gonna have this pose. And also, horses are hard to draw, so I'm tracing the OG for now. Half the time, I was trying to draw a decent mane. Thanks again to Baya for helping me with this part several years later. You're amazing. I also nearly changed the tail to match the bangs, but I feel like it was a bit too much. I did, however, redesign the eye shape that encases the hooves. Slap on some cool colors and bada bing bada boom, making its grand debut, today's favorite, number 78, Ice-type Rapidash. This Pokemon roams in herds across snowy plains. It can reach speeds near 150 miles per hour despite its heavy hooves. Each step freezes the ground beneath, letting it canter even across water. As Rapidash gallops, its sparkling tail and mane trail veils of diamond dust. While the horn appears fragile, it is quite resilient. Should it ever shatter, the energy released would flash freeze the surrounding area.
Alright, now let's chill for a bit, because I'm about to throw an avalanche of information at you. Don't worry, there's no tests. Starting easy, the horn's an icicle. Next.
We'll do that.
Yep, emo Rapidash. However, we gotta spruce it up a bit. So I pulled inspiration from anime, specifically Pure Moonlight from Heartcatch Preview. Just look at her. Pure aura, peak design, and it's a peak season, so if you haven't watched Preview, definitely start with this one. And hey, mountains have peaks. Great segue. And on some mountains, particularly Los Andes, there's these really cool snow formations called penitentes.
Penitentes are tall, thin blades of hardened snow or ice. They're formed when intense sunlight causes sublimation. That's when ice completely bypasses melting, turning directly into vapor. Over time, small depressions deepen faster than surrounding areas, leaving behind sharp ridges that can grow several feet high.
That's what inspired Rapidash's short, jagged mane. It's not long and flowy like a wild horse would be, or even like the Galarian and Cantonian variants. Just because it's cut short doesn't mean it loses any magic. Remember, the fur creates this beautiful natural phenomenon.
When below freezing temperatures for long enough, water vapor goes through deposition, or desublimation, turning directly into tiny snowflakes without becoming a liquid first. As these delicate ice crystals drift through the air, they shimmer in the sunlight. This is what's known as diamond dust.
Remember how I mentioned Rapidash can run across water? It's essentially Minecraft's Frostwalker enchantment, but it looks more like Elsa running across the water in Frozen 2. Every step is creating its own ice platform. I wanted the ice encasing its hooves to look like they were formed from this ability.
The result is glaze ice, a transparent coating of ice that forms when freezing rain hits a surface that is below freezing temperatures. When it encases something like branches, or in my case hooves, it can create a beautiful glassy shell.
The ice also grows backwards into horizontal icicles. This happens when fast winds or rapid forward motion, like a running Rapidash, causes dripping or splashing water to freeze while being pushed sideways. And we're back where we started, with icicles. That's it, I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this really quick. I rarely draw my retypes with the original pre-evolution or evolution or whatever, simply because, well, I'm probably gonna draw the full line eventually, maybe. But it's Year of the Horse, so I had to have the other Ponytas here. Caldeo, heck yeah, another water walker. We don't have many of those. Blitzel, love Blitzel. And Snom, because Snom is tiny and adorable. It has nothing to do with horses, but clear ice. And I always forget his name up there. I don't care. He's about to shatter the freaking icicle. And I need to go get sleep. I'm sick.
You're done! You're free! You can go. But before you leave, drop a like. Subscribe for more videos because I'm drawing more stuff later on. Of course, leave a comment. Tell me some ideas that you have. If a random Twitter user can tell me what to draw, you can too. And as always, links in the description are there for the music and socials that I barely touch. Go do the thing. I'll see y'all later. Yippee. I don't know how I missed the fact that I wasn't wearing a necklace the whole time. Oh well. Anyway, so there's a bunch of stuff going on in the world. First off, politics. Fantastic. And of course, Pokemon. Happy Pokemon Day soon, in a few days, less than a week. I'm excited for Gen 10. Do I have the money for it? Not yet, because I don't have a Switch 2 yet, and that's okay. Pokopia, I will be watching people play, but I probably won't play myself. That is what it is. I'm still enjoying shiny hunting in ZA, and that's about it. I will go now and take my meds, for I am sick. Yes, I finally have a full cold. Yippee. Bye!